Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Britain has the highest electricity prices in the world. Just take a look at the thumbnail, that purple line that goes all the way up. That's us, that is. And it doesn't need to be that way. We're paying a lot because the government want us to. The likes of Miliband, for example. He likes high electricity prices. But the fact is, it shouldn't be this way. And it's costing us. And I don't mean individually, I mean the whole country. We could get rid of VAT on electric prices, and we could get rid of the green tariff on electric prices, and that would bring it down a little bit. We'd still have very expensive energy. However, it doesn't need to be as high as it is. It's only that high because electricity companies think they can get away with keeping it that high. Our government could, if they wanted, force the prices down by applying what many other countries do, and that is an absolute tariff price maximum. Of course, the generating companies don't like this. They want to make lots of money for their usually foreign shareholders. Tough. The government could tomorrow just say, no, it's going to be boom, half that. If you don't reduce it by half, we're going to give you a massive windfall tax every year. And the windfall tax will be more than if you reduce your prices. And believe you me, they would reduce the prices. And why is this important? Well, it's important because everything we do involves electricity. And I don't just mean our lives. I mean industry, construction, export. The world we live in and inhabit requires us to pay electricity to make things, to do things. And that's a major cost, especially in energy-intensive industries. Why is British steel so expensive? It's because it needs so much electricity, and that's why we could not become competitive, because we couldn't make the steel cheaply, because the energy price involved was so high. Whereas in China, it's pennies. It's pennies in comparison with us. And that's why they can make so much cheap steel. And of course, they're making it from coal. We're not allowed to do that. We have to pretend we've got energy and use unicorn farts in order to drive bird choppers, because, energy mad fuckwits in Parliament seem to think that it's important. And so our industry is strangled at birth, effectively, by high energy costs. We cannot, for example, enter the global market for batteries. This is a major industry now. We can't do it because we cannot afford the energy costs involved in making and charging the batteries competitively. There are so many high energy related fields which we cannot now compete. And it's the same with gas. It's everything. Our government keeps it artificially high because for some reason they think that is going to improve the world. It doesn't. It makes it far worse. Because if there's one thing guaranteed to be bad for the environment, it's poverty. Because when you're poor, you'll burn anything you can to keep warm. You'll do things that just have to be done. You can't do anything efficiently. There's no investment. There's no growth. A rich country can invest in things that are better. A poor country cannot. And by having high energy prices, we are destined to poverty. Of course, this is all part of the plan. I think they want to destroy Britain because of Britain's past strength. They cannot allow a strong Britain again. But you think where we are world leaders, aerospace, for example, high energy, expensive, we're going to lose a competitive edge. It's everywhere, and it's deliberate. Why won't this government cut prices? Why won't they give us the same electricity price as the rest of Europe enjoy? Why are we the ones who have to pay the very most in the world when we have got the lowest output of any country in the world when it comes to carbon gases and things like that? All that bullshit they give us. We are so low, and yet we have to pay and take the punishment beatings, all because the likes of Starmer and Miliband want to look virtuous on the world stage. I think we could actually have a much better world if Starmer and Miliband were helping light the streets by dangling from them. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.